Good morning, guys. Thanks for popping in here with me. We're gonna give people a minute or so to jump in and hang out. But today I've gotten a lot of DMs from people who just got started or they just got their entry-level kit and they wanna know how to use it. And whether you're on my team or not, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go through my top used oils and blends and combinations from the top 10 oils. So here in the States, the top 10 oils come in almost all of our starter kits, but mainly our Family Essentials kit and our Home Essentials kit are the oils I'm going to be focusing on. So grab a pen and paper because these are really easy once you start using them. And if you have these top 10 oils, so this is what it looks like. And yes, you can actually get this little box from dōTERRA. So if you have a wholesale membership, you can purchase this. It's under the accessories, but this is what I store some of my oils in. So I'm gonna go through some of the combinations and just a really easy way to start incorporating your oils into your daily routine. So these are blends that I use for myself, for my husband, and for my kids. So just for a point of reference, my kids' ages are 1, 3, and 5. So I've been using oils on my kids since they were babies at the hospital. So that just kind of gives you a point of reference of my dilution ratios and what I'm utilizing the oils for. So my first blend that I cannot encourage you more to make is our immune supporting blend. Now from just this basic combination of these top 10 oils, I use On Guard and frankincense. So On Guard is our protective blend. This is the one that keeps your immune system super high and supported, gets rid of a lot of those nasty bugs that we're exposed to. This is a great combination to also diffuse, especially if people are coughing or sneezing around you or you work in a really busy environment or you're a teacher. This is a great combination to start off with. So what I encourage you to do is get a roller bottle. So this is just a roller bottle from dōTERRA. Again, you can buy these from dōTERRA. They have the metal rollers on them. And you can so for my kids, for my babies, I do about 1 to 2 drops of each oil, fill it up with fractionated coconut oil for my babies 12 months and under. Now my kids are all over a year, so I would do about 3 to 4 drops of each oil, fill up the rest with fractionated coconut oil, and then that's what I apply down their back and on their feet morning and night. Now this is important because I actually have multiple roller bottles of this blend around my house because I need to make it super easy and super convenient to grab my oils. So I have one next to my kids, my daughter's changing station where we change her diaper, where we get her ready for bed, where we get her dressed in the morning. So again, you're making these really convenient to grab. So you're grabbing it, you're rolling it on the feet, you're rolling it up and down the spine, throwing on socks and clothes. Fractionated coconut oil isn't greasy. That's why I like using it as a carrier oil. So it's up to you. You can use any carrier oil. You can use avocado oil, you can use jojoba oil, you can use grapeseed oil, you can use pretty much any like vegetable-based carrier oil if you want to. I just like that fractionated coconut oil isn't greasy. So again, a few drops of each of these, and for myself and my husband, I do about 10 to 15 drops of each of these in a roller bottle, and we too apply up and down our back and a swipe on the bottom of our feet. So that's our immune supporting blend, and this is something that needs to be every day. So this is building up and supporting a really strong immune system throughout the body. Okay, the next one is our skin blend. Now this is probably one of the most requested blends for any skin issues, skin irritations. This is a combination that I utilize for my little ones in a diaper spray. Sorry, my allergies are driving me nuts, which I'll talk about a blend for that. But so for this skin blend, we do lavender, frankincense, and melaleuca. So this is all really calming and soothing to the skin. Frankincense is a naturally anti-aging blend, but it's also naturally anti-inflammatory. So this is a great oil to put on the skin for any type of redness or blemishes. Melaleuca is pretty much our all things skin oil. So any type of like bumps or rashes, or if you're familiar with tea tree, you've probably smelled tea tree. Most people have actually throughout their life at some point. But that's what melaleuca is. So melaleuca is great for any type of blemishes. You can actually just flip it over on your finger and apply it directly to a blemish. It's really great for getting rid of those little blemishes. And it's also antifungal, which is important when it comes to like a diaper spray or your little one's skin, if you're using it on a diapered baby. Now it also, using this combination in a spray for your little one's bum is totally fine if you cloth diaper. I've had many mamas who cloth diaper and it's totally fine. It doesn't stain or ruin the cloth diapers. So, and then lavender is just calming. It's calming to the skin. So how I use this combination, again, diaper spray. I've actually used this combination for a diaper spray for almost 5 years since I got my oils. And in diaper spray, I just use I don't have it next to me, but like a 4-ounce glass spray bottle. You can use stainless if you don't want glass around your baby, it's fine. But a 4-ounce spray bottle, and I do about 3 drops of each, and then I do about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of fractionated coconut oil, and then I fill up the rest with water, and then I just shake it after I change them, and I just spritz their little bums. It makes it so easy. I'm not wiping any type of cream or ointment on them, and it has kept my kids' little bums super clean. So you can also use this for oil cleansing. So if you aren't familiar with oil cleansing, I use argan oil on my face. If I don't want to be using any type of cleanser or anything, I will use oils to clean my face. So I just take a little bit of argan oil, I put it in my palm, and then I do a drop of each of these. I rub my hands together, and I'll do it with full makeup on. So I'll massage it into my face. It'll take off all my makeup, and then I take a hot washcloth. So I get a washcloth super hot, I wring it out, and I just basically like steam it off my face. And your face is left like so baby soft. It's a great way to give your skin a little bit of a break from any type of like moisturizers or any type of cleanser, especially if I have acne prone skin. So if you have acne prone skin, this is a great combination. Now I get it, the thought of putting oils on your skin if you have acne prone skin might make you feel like, I don't want my skin to break out even more. But this is the thing, is oils are attracted to oil. So like if you have dirt and clogged pores, then that oil will be attracted to this oil, and then it gets the healing benefits of those essential oils in that pore. And so my skin has cleared up so much by using this combination, and it's 100% clean, organic. It's so healthy for my skin, and like I don't even have to put a moisturizer on after I do that. So and that's not just for acne prone, it's great for anti-aging, like I said, with frankincense. So this is a great combination for all things skin. So you can even utilize it if your little ones have like a little bit of a rash or a little bit of dry skin. This is a great place to start with that type of stuff. So you can also add a drop or 2 into moisturizer. Or like a lotion, a natural lotion for your little ones. You can use fractionated coconut oil as a moisturizer. Like I said, it leaves the skin silky, not sticky. So okay, the next one I'm going to talk about is my Open Airways blend, and this one's near and dear to my heart. This is the one that actually created me a believer, because I used Breathe. If you're in one of our international markets, this will be called either Air or Easy Air, and then frankincense. So again, a little bit more anti-inflammatory with frankincense. Breathe is a respiratory blend. It opens up the airways. I apply it directly on the chest and on the back, and I put it in the diffuser. So this is like our open airway blend. And then the next one I want to talk about is lemon, lavender, and peppermint. So this is the one that I actually use for seasonal sneezing and runny eyes, runny nose. So if you are finding yourself, especially for me, it's when the seasons change. Like even when we go cold or when we start to heat up again, I will notice my nose starts draining, my eyes start running. And so I do 2 to 3 drops of each of these oils. For my kids, my 5-year-old does get seasonal allergies. So I'll do 2 to 3 drops of each oil in a roller bottle for her. And again, I just apply up and down the spine. And then for me personally, I'll do either a drop or 2 in a veggie capsule, and I'll take it internally. So all of these are safe to take internally. You can do it in a little shot glass too, but it really helps to relax any type of like histamine reaction, and it helps to dry up any type of like runny eyes, runny nose. If you catch yourself with just like a draining nose, especially now that it's kind of getting cold here in the States, you can even just use lemon. So you can flip it over on your finger and apply it over the bridge of your nose. It really helps to dry up that like continual faucet of a nose. So just make sure if you're putting lemon on your face that you aren't going to be out in the sun, because it is the citrus oils are photosensitive, so you want to make sure that you're not like out. If you live in a warmer climate, you want to make sure you're not out in the sun because it will heighten your odds of being sunburned. So just make sure you're wearing a hat or you're not going to be outside. If not, you can take them internally and you'll still get the benefits. So the next one I'm going to talk about is we call it flume. So it's like when you are under the weather, when your kids are under the weather, this is the big guns that you actually want to take. So, oops, and I just dropped one. Hold on. So flume is an acronym for these 5 oils. Again, you get all of these with the starter kit, right? So frankincense, On Guard, our protective blend again. Oregano, which is like nature's way of helping to boost your immune system. Like oregano's the big guns. This is the oil that you want to make sure you have if you're under the weather. So oregano, lemon, and melaleuca. So lemon is going to be cleansing. It's going to be detoxifying. It's going to help to rid out any type of like free radicals or little bugs that are in your body. Melaleuca is incredible for the immune system too. So if you don't like using On Guard for any reason, because it does have cinnamon in it, it does have clove in it, so it's a warmer oil. It's not bad, it's just a warmer oil. So if you have really sensitive skin, melaleuca might actually be a better oil for you to turn to. Melaleuca is another one that I will actually use in my kids' bath if they need respiratory support, because it also helps to open up the airways. So flume just stands for frankincense, lemon, On Guard, oregano, and melaleuca. So this is, again, the combination. I have, again, another roller bottle for my kids with about 2 to 3 drops of each oil for my little, and then about 3 to 5 drops of each oil for my bigger ones. Now, this is a combination that if I get an email from my kids' school and they're like, hey, this bug's going around the school, or one of my kids is just feeling under the weather, I will apply it multiple times per day, up and down their back and on their feet. So this is, and it actually, you can take a break from it. I just sat with Boyd Truman, who's like one of the oil gurus, talking about oregano and, giving your body a break from it. And you want to be switching up your routine here and there, but it's not something that like you're going to build an immunity towards, if that makes sense. So this is one that I do make sure that I'm applying to my kids normally at least once a week, just to give them that extra little boost. And again, my kids are in school, so they're exposed to a ton of germs. And then they bring that home to my littlest one. So it works for my family. And that's what you kind of have to be feeling around and seeing like, okay, my kid's getting sick every single week and I'm using this one. Maybe I should try using this one and rotate them. Use flume for a week, use, the standard one for a week. So a lot of that is kind of just like rotating between them and seeing what your child responds best to, okay? So that's the big guns. Now the belly buster, this is one that's actually reminds me a ton of my son. So my son was super colicky as a baby, and this was one that we used a couple different combinations, which I'll talk to you, and they're all in the top 10 oils again. But Digest Zen, which is our digestive blend, again, if you are in an external market from us, it might be Zengest for you, but Digest Zen is like all things tummy. This is actually the oil that makes so many people a believer because it is calming and relaxing to an upset tummy. So a couple drops directly on the belly. Now with kids, with babies especially, the belly button is like considered the second mouth, because if you think about it, that's where they were getting all of their nutrition from you as you were growing them, right? Well, if you're the mom. But it's considered the second mouth. So when I'm using oils on my kids, and it would be something that I would personally take internally, I do like to put a little bit in their belly button because they get a very similar benefit to it. So Digest Zen is our tummy tamer. This one is our digestive blend, helps with gas and bloating and upset tummy, indigestion, all of the things that make a baby scream their head off. And then peppermint is also really great for digestive support as well. And lemon is going to be, again, detoxifying and cleansing. So this is a great belly buster blend. Again, if one of the combinations that we use this one on my son Duke, and we also, I made another roller bottle with lavender and Digestin for the calming properties. So we had two that we kind of rotated between. And again, we just kind of kept his body guessing, but Digestin is a staple in there. So that's a great tummy. And even if as an adult you have a really like sensitive GI system, you have a sensitive stomach, use your Digestin. You can make it in a roller bottle. I love it directly on my belly. You can put it with a little bit of a carrier oil, but really at the end of the day, get it on your belly. And for some people, it tastes like black licorice because of the fennel in it. Some people hate the taste of it. Some people love it. I'm not a huge fan of it, so I'll take it in a soft gel or I'll just apply it topically on my belly. So, okay. The next one I want to talk about is ear support. So this is something that as your little ones are teething, or if they get a little bit of a cold and they start draining, a lot of times that fluid can sit behind the ears and it can cause a lot of discomfort, right? So for little ones' ear support, we use Melaleuca. And again, when you're applying oils on the ear, you actually want to apply it around the ear and on like the inner ear bones right here. You never want to drip oils directly in the ear. That's just a really sensitive mucous membrane. So we never drip oils in the ear, we never drip oils in the eyeball, and we never shoot oils up the nose, okay? So when you have something going on with your eyes, you can apply it around the eyeball. In the nose, you can apply it over the bridge of the nose. For the ears, we apply around the ear and massage on the inner ear bones. So we do Melaleuca and we follow that with lavender. Lavender is going to be calming for any type of temporary pain, and the Melaleuca is going to be really antiseptic to what's going on within the ear. So if your little one really struggles with their ear, something that I did with my oldest daughter is I would take the Q-tip, the like cotton part off. I would drop a drop of oil on there and I would actually set it in her ear and I would put a Band-Aid over it. And that really helps to pull out all that funk that's causing that discomfort. So okay, next one is our soothing support. So this is like growing pains. Maybe this one too is the one that I use a ton for any type of like tension or temporary discomfort in my joints or my muscles, but I use it also on my daughter for her little growing pains. So we use Deep Blue and frankincense. This combination in and of itself is really soothing to any type of sore muscles or sore joints. So that combination is great for that. It's pretty self-explanatory. The next one is sinus pressure. So sinus pressure, I have two different tips for you. So I do a steam cup, which basically means I drip each one of these 4 oils into a cup, like a mug, a coffee cup, and then I pour steaming hot water over it, and then I put a towel over my eyes, and I lean my head over it, and I just let the aroma get into my nose. Again, I'm not dripping it up my nose, but I'm letting the aroma and the benefits of the properties of each oil get into my sinuses, and I literally feel my sinuses pop. It's the coolest thing / the most incredible thing when you're having sinus pressure. So in a cup, you're gonna do lemon, oregano, peppermint, and Melaleuca. So lemon, oregano, peppermint, and Melaleuca in a cup. And again, just make sure you throw a towel over your eyes because the aroma is very strong. I try to do as many breaths as I can. I take a break. I try to do as many breaths as I can. I take a break and it helps tremendously. Now, another one that you're not gonna think of is putting Digestin or digestive blend over the bridge of your nose. So that's a really great blend to help to release a lot of that pressure too. So that's my sinus support combination. You can make a natural cough syrup. So this is something that I make a lot for my husband because ain't nobody want to sleep next to a barking dog. So we do lemon, On Guard, peppermint, and frankincense. Lemon, On Guard, peppermint, and frankincense. And I do a scoop of natural local honey, and I do a drop of each in the scoop, and I stir it around, and then I have them take it. So that's what we utilize for a little bit of a natural cough syrup. You can take it as often as you want. We actually made kind of a bigger jar of it and we kept it just in our cupboard. So it depends on how much you utilize them. Now for my my little guy, I use dōTERRA's Omegas. They're fish oils as a carrier. And I did lemon and On Guard in a little spray bottle for him. So you know the antiseptic spray. That's what I utilize for him. So I hope that this little quick video gave you guys some insight on how you can utilize these top 10 oils. If you have this kit and you have not opened it yet, please write these down, go through this, dive into utilizing your oils in your everyday routine. And these are just some simple, easy ways that I've been utilizing these oils for the last 5 years. So anyways, I love you guys. I will chat with you later.